Hey, what's up? I'm Roller Coaster Rider,
And I'm Kay.
and we are reviewing the Apple Dumpling Gang Rides Again, starring Don Knotts and Tim Conway.
Yep.
Had I known the
And
cast,
and Clarissa the Mule.
and Ruth Buzzy and uh, Tim Matheson,
Mm-hmm. And what's the guy's name from MASH?
I didn't watch MASH.
The general or the
Dr. Pepper,
no whoever was in charge.
Sergeant Mr. Mustard.
No, the white-haired guy that had Radar as his secretary.
Maybe we'll
Anyway,
binge watch that one day. How long is each episode? An hour?
ooh, I think a half hour. I
Okay,
don't know.
hopefully. Anyway, one person told me when I said I was going to review this movie, it was going to be like Hee Haw. Um, it's like Hee Haw in the same way that A Million Ways to Die in the West is like Hee Haw, in that it takes place in the West. And with the cast of Don Knotts and Tim Conway, I wish I had put this review in like March or so when we put that out, so that way I could have done a two-parter because this is borderline a sequel.
Yeah.
It has Don Knotts, it has Tim Conway, it has a mule slash horse,
Clarissa,
it has
who always
slapstick.
finds them when they leave her places.
I wanted more Clarissa. And it's a Disney movie. Yeah, we should have done this as a two-parter, but sorry, you're getting it now. Anyway, I was kind of I kind of zoned out in like the first 10 or for the first like 10 or 15 minutes. I eventually got back into it. But what is the premise? They're outlaws, right?
And they wanted to go straight.
Yeah. Um
Except for they cause so much havoc while they're trying to go straight.
if you guys seen The Spy Who Dumped Me, it's kind of like that. However, um I the chemistry doesn't work as well in my opinion.
With those two?
With in this movie these two.
Really?
Because Tim Conway is a very funny person
Uh-huh.
and Don Knotts is a very funny person. The problem is that
They were trying Don Knotts was trying to play down Tim Conway's part.
the movie didn't really have a straight man. And with team ups that tend to be like really funny.
I think Don Knotts was supposed to be the straight man. Because
maybe
Tim Conway's
maybe I just okay,
Tim
well
Conway's
yeah.
character is the one that always messed up. Like end tables and Clarissa following them and
Photos.
yep.
Um okay, but I don't know, maybe I just don't think Don Knotts as a straight man.
But I think he was in this because he was kind of Tim always was looking to him.
But it didn't seem like I don't know. To me, the way I would describe it is not the best casting. Maybe someone that wasn't so much famously in comedy, or maybe have like a trio, have like three people with Don
Mm.
Knotts and Tim Conway being goofball idiots, and then
But you know who you gotta
or
bring up?
or maybe what Ruth Buzzy?
No, you already did Ruth Fuzzy.
Oh,
Wild
Hitchcock?
Bill Hitchcock.
Okay, I okay. I want to kind of remake this movie in my
Why?
mind.
Why?
And just hear me out. Okay, Tim Conway and Don Knotts are goofball idiots.
Yeah.
No straight man. They're both just goofballs.
Well, they both are kind
No,
of.
no,
Okay,
they're just
Go
straight.
on.
They're just straight up goofballs.
go on.
And the incident that happens, which they get accused of a crime that they didn't commit, but they just happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Right.
Then they go on Clarissa, and then Bill Hitchcock goes after them. That is the movie. Kind of like Spies Like Us, I guess.
Hmm. Could be.
Like me, like that's or the spy who dumped me. Like not necessarily as many set pieces, but just like them trying to hide and like every single time, every single thing that every time Bill Hitchcock gets close to them, something bad happens to him. Like something falls on his head, or he gets hit in the face with pie, or
Burns his hands.
or
Straight
yeah.
jacket because he's trying to kill him.
Like I would have gotten rid of the like maybe the villain subplot, which it did lead to something, but it was like okay. By the way, we're not going to reveal the final thing with the villains, but what we are
Oh,
gonna
that's the best part. No, not really,
yeah
but yeah, anyway.
the other part that um I wanted more of it because it was slapstick that was funny was the oh god what was her name, she was the like the female love interest,
Millie.
Millie. I wanted to see Millie again get like slapstick as a result of that guy. Like there was a scene where
Well,
she
she thought he was a private, but he was actually a captain.
spoiler.
No, I'm not getting rid of all of it.
But the kind of parts where she had to like carry wood and she had to like wear like where she had to wear like cheap clothing and getting like falling in mud a few times.
That wasn't a cheap dress. That was a lightweight summer dress.
The one that she changed into when she was holding logs.
Oh, no, not the logs. When you said the
That's
mud, that was in town.
when she fell in mud and when she was having to like carry logs and having to do
I know,
essentially
but it
like
was two
yeah,
different outfits.
I know, but essentially, I'm just listing things,
Okay,
and
got
essentially
it.
having to do like menial labor and just like constantly hating that guy. It's like I want to see more. I wanted to see more of that. So I
Well,
wanted maybe the problem was there was too much Don Knotts and Tim Conway.
maybe. But on their they were trying to get away from Wild Bill. Wild Bill was gonna go out hunting them or whatever, and they
Wait,
got onto a
should we
wagon.
say what happened to Wild Bill first?
What first?
His hands,
Yes, the gun,
and then his neck,
gun his neck,
and then he kind of looked like Dracula walking down like
holding his guns, holding his guns at his elbows. So, his large pistols.
so. Well, they do get caught, and there's a there's a very hot scene with fire.
Yeah, very explosive.
Um, it is a PG movie, because they say another term for a donkey.
Mule.
Fine, they say another word for a mule.
Okay.
Do you remember? They
Yes,
say it a
I'm
few
not gonna
times.
say it.
That's about it.
Well, Wild Bill
There
was
is a little
upset.
bit of cigarette usage.
Yeah, Wild Bill was upset because he had to follow their mule all over the West
Oh,
until Clarissa found them
Oh,
at
and
the fort.
there's a scene of there's a scene of there is a scene of champagne drinking,
Yeah, on the wagon.
but it's more of like comedic effect. Like if you were to blink for like 10 seconds, you'd probably miss the part where they get drunk. Like it's very small. You can just assume it's like knockout juice or something, because that's
Well,
essentially
they
what
were
it.
trying to stop
Ooh.
them from popping, but the wagon kept hitting bumps, and champagne bottles just
Yeah.
kept popping.
Um.
It was cheap
I don't know.
champagne. It wasn't with cork.
Maybe it was more of goof. Maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't as slapsticky as it should have been, or maybe they ad libbed just badly or something. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But that's about all I can. That's about all I can say. Like there were a lot of. It felt like it probably needed another run at the script.
Well, what about the when they were at the fort, and Wild Bill caught up to him, and Wild Bill wanted to shoot him between the eyes. So they were attached to wagon wheels. So he started spinning them and started shooting at them. And then the captain's like, "You're not getting them. I get them for 10 years. They're mine." And then Wild
I
Bill's like,
was
"They're mine. No, they're mine.
I was
No."
kind of thinking that when he was shooting, he would accidentally like shoot the rope and they would then run free.
They would fall off the wheels.
Like, thank you.
I don't.
Oh, thank you, cause I appreciate it.
I think they were happy to get away from Wild Bill.
Yeah, but then there were some later things with
Yeah,
some criminals where, that's one of my pet peeves. Like that's a cheap laugh.
yeah. And they went dancing and everything
That was the
else.
cheap
So
laugh.
yeah,
I'd
and a
recommend.
punch bowl and everything else and cake. Remember?
Oh, he probably ad libbed that.
Ooh, cake.
Anyway, that's our review. I'd recommend you watch Gus instead. I'd recommend The Spy Who Dumped Me instead, even though that movie, one of these days I will try to like offer the roller coaster rider cut and like take out like 10 or 15 minutes.
Mm.
Um, what are some other movies? Home Alone. Home Alone 2. Home Alone 3 and 4. Why
Oh no,
not?
no, no! Now you're going too far.
What? You've actually seen those?
No,
I have.
but I think they just kind of maybe went too far.
Scarlett Johansson was the sister in one of them.
Mm, okay.
But I'm sure.
In this movie, they would recognize some people in it.
Okay. Now I know. You remember Slappy and the Stinkers?
Hmm.
That's what I kind of wanted to have happen to
Oh, okay. Maybe the first
to
one.
Hitchcock.
Maybe to Hitchcock. Oh, got
Bill
it.
Hitchcock. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe in the first Apple Dumpling Gang.
I'm just gonna put. I'm gonna when the tags or in the description down below. It's just gonna say starring Hitchcock.
Wild
to,
Bill.
Nope, just Hitchcock. Starring Hitchcock.
Then they're gonna think it's the Hitchcock series.
Yay,
Whatever.
views!
Anyway, we've gotta wrap this up.
Join us next time where. Kay, do you want to watch another Roger Corman movie? No?
Do we have to?
No? We can watch a remake of one!
Oh boy.
Bye.
Wow. Bye.
Subscribe to me and I'll subscribe back.
You got it.